Alternative energy resources.
Energy is a big part of our lives. We are heating our homes with natural gas or electricity and driving to and from work in any outdoors activity. Our main source of energy, people use fossil fuels, and in the future, the availability of these sources has an end date. As studies show, there are renewable resources of fuels and other equipment used for energy like wind, nuclear power plants, and solar hydroelectric. There are many pros and cons to all forms of energy, and they all have their own merit. Also, the energy sources that people use does have flaws and can cause negative impact in the environment and human. The most important goal is reducing overall use of our energy resources. And in this video, we tackle about what alternative energy means as well as its importance, advantages, and disadvantages.
What is alternative energy?
Alternative energy is energy that does not come from fossil fuels and thus produced little to no greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide. This means that energy produced from alternative sources does not contribute to the greenhouse effect that causes climate change. These energy sources are referred to as alternative because they represent the alternative to coal, oil, and natural gas, which have been the most common sources of energy since the Industrial Revolution. These fossil fuels emit high levels of CO2 when burned to produce energy and electricity. Alternative energy, however, should not be confused with renewable energy, although many renewable energy sources can also be considered alternative. Solar power, for example, is both renewable and alternative because it will always be abundant and it emits no greenhouse gases.
Advantages of alternative energy. Number 1. Environmental benefits. Low or zero carbon emission is without a doubt the main advantage of alternative energy over fossil fuels. Solar and wind power virtually produce zero carbon emissions, while wood is providing a sustainable, environmentally friendly, and expensive energy. For heating, of course, under a condition that the firewood is sourced a sustainable managed forest and burned in efficient wood burning stoves. And number 2 is increased energy security. Fossil fuels are inequally distributed and make the global economy dependent on a few exporting countries. The addition of alternative energy does significantly reduce dependence from international energy supplies, which in turn increase energy security by providing a stable and cost-effective energy supply. And lastly, sustainability. Unlike the traditional types of energy, which are non-renewable, alternative forms of energy are renewable, which means that they offer sustainable and stable energy supply in the long term. The sun will stop shining, the wind will stop blowing, trees that are cut down for wood can easily be replaced.
Just like the other sources of energy, alternative energy resources has also disadvantages. Firstly,
high cost. Unfortunately, the technologies that utilize alternative sources of energy remain relatively expensive. This, of course, has a major influence on the price of energy, which in turn causes concerns about the adverse economic effects. A large segment of industry depends heavily on cheap energy in order to be able to keep up with fierce global competition.
second,
Low efficiency.
order for the energy supply system to remain stable, it is crucial for the supply to meet the demand. And with current technologies available, alternative types of energy, especially the most desirable ones such as solar energy, are unable to produce enough energy to meet the demand.
As you can see, there are a number of alternative energy sources that are more than capable to replace currently dominant fossil fuels, of course given enough money for their development. The main advantage of these alternative energy sources is that they are ecologically acceptable energy sources that, unlike fossil fuels, do not release large quantities of carbon dioxide and other harmful greenhouse gases into atmosphere, causing global warming and climate change. Even politics has become aware of this fact, and the world looks really embrace new rules that should reduce current emission levels. In order to succeed in this world, we'll need to stop relying on fossil fuel to satisfy its energy demand, and we'll make to focus on alternative energy resources, especially renewable energy resources, and make them more effective.